1.
In this week's Torah portion, Parshat Bo, finally Moses gets angry with Pharaoh. 9 times he has been before Pharaoh or brought the plagues forward, but at no point in time has Moses been angry at Pharaoh's recalcitrance and unwillingness to let the Egyptians go. But as he announces the final plague, he finally flares in anger according to the Torah. Why? According to most traditional commentaries, Moses gets angry at Pharaoh because Pharaoh threatens his life and says, "You shall not see my face again." However, another way of understanding why Moses gets angry is not because he was concerned about his own life, but those of the Egyptians who are about to suffer the 10th and final devastating plague of the death of the firstborn. When Moses gets angry at Pharaoh, what he gets angry at is Pharaoh's unwillingness to accept the suffering of his people, respond to that suffering, bear that suffering, and deal with it appropriately and let the Israelites go. Moses' anger has nothing to do with concern for himself, but his frustration with Pharaoh and Pharaoh's inability to bear the pain and suffering of another people. This, in fact, is Moses' greatness. When he was a prince of Egypt, he responded to the suffering of the Israelites and defended an Israelite as he was being beaten by a slave master. When he fled, he protected the Midianite women, the 7 daughters of Yitro, when they went out and were being harassed by the other shepherds. Moses' greatness is that he is willing to acknowledge the suffering of the others and to respond to it. And therefore the question that the Torah portion challenges us with is, how sensitive are we to the sufferings of others? And are we willing to respond? Or are we, like Pharaoh, of hardened hearts and unwillingness to do that which we must do? That is your Torah in 2.